Welcome to the Ordinary Guy Garage. I'm Scott, just an ordinary guy. And we're gonna do a little bit of valve lash adjustment on the S10. And towards the end of the video, I think I'm gonna throw in a couple of races. So hang tight. All right, so I started this video a couple of days ago and didn't get a chance to wrap it up. So it's a couple days later, whatever, I guess that's not important. But anyways, I'm gonna do a valve lash adjustment on the S10. As you know from previous videos, when I built the motor for it, I put in a solid roller camshaft in it. So we have to adjust the valves every so often. And since I'm just still breaking in the motor right now, it was time to adjust them again. So I'm gonna go over that. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for the video. It's a little bit, I can't get the camera any closer to see exactly what I'm doing underneath the hood. So anyways, whatever, it's still really good stuff. So I would watch it if I was you. And thanks to the new subscribers. I see you guys, been getting quite a few of them, and welcome to the show. I appreciate it. And then at the end, I think I'm going to throw in some, as I stated in the opening, I'm going to throw in some couple of races that we did. So we didn't bring home any trophies, but I'll throw in one of my rounds and one of Bean's rounds, and we'll go from there. So anyways, hang tight. All right, valve adjusting. We have a solid roller cam in the S10, and I need to adjust it. We're racing tonight, so need to adjust the valves again just to make sure that they're where they're supposed to be. I'm going to use the exhaust open, intake close method, and I'll show you how I do that. So let me set this camera down here a little bit, turn it around there, and here, let me pull this off here. All right, so get down here where we can see what's going on. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is get the valve cover off, obviously. All right, got a stud girdle on here, so the thing to do here is to loosen it up some. You don't want to take it completely off. You just want to get it loose, and the idea being that when you tighten up your stud girdle, you can move the rocker studs around a little bit, you know, as it aligns with the girdle. So you're supposed to have them snug, the girdle snug, so that way it kind of takes a little bit of that out of there. Okay, so what I did when I realized, and I went to the solid roller cam, what I did was I realized I was going to be adjusting it. A couple of things I did was I stepped up to these Felpro gaskets. They have a metal on the inside of them, and whoop, don't bend them. So that way I could pull them on and off and not have them, you know, they could be reused a bunch of times. The other thing I did was I put a starter button right up here, so that way I can turn it over. So what I'm gonna be doing, I already did the other side. What I do is I start with number one, and I work my way through the bank, and then I come over here, and I work my way back from this side here, one cylinder at a time, is how I do it. Looks like that one's been hitting a little bit right there. that one, so we'll definitely have to check that one. So what we're gonna do, intake, exhaust open. So bring it over. Okay, exhaust is opening. Now I check the intake. See where we're at with the intake. This cam is, they want 28 thousandths clearance on the exhaust and 26 on the intake. So doing it cold, you take 6 thousandths out of it because to allow for the expansion of the metal when it heats up. So I'm doing 22 and 20. So the intake here would be at 20 thousandths. Got my 20 thousandths. Put her in there. And that one's good. Put them in there tight, you know, it'll hold up. Put them in there nice and snug. So that one, let me get a rag. All right, so that's the intake. Now what we do is we wait. You can't really see very good. Light in here kind of sucks. But I wait till my exhaust runs through its thing. Intake goes all the way down and open and then comes back. And as it's starting to come back, then you check your exhaust. Exhaust will be at 22 thousandths. Right where it needs to be. So now I do the next one. Get to the point where the exhaust is opening, right there, adjust the intake, check the intake, 20 thousandths. That one's a little bit loose. I could snug that one up some. And there we have it. That one's set at 20. So now we'll run through it. Okay, it's on its way up. Now I can do my 22 thousandths. This guy here. Good on that one. Intake over, exhaust open, check the intake. 20 thousandths. Through. Now I can check exhaust. It's a little bit loose. Way loose. Okay, that one's set. Now, exhaust open, we're there on the back. 20 thousandths. That one is too tight. We'll run up the hole. Okay, let's check that one again. That one's too tight. Well, poop. too loose. There we go. Got it. All right. Next one. All the way open, starts to close. 22 thousandths. Oh. Now, I didn't notice this on the other side, but I don't know if you can see it, but I'll move this over here a little bit like that. Put it down. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get a light. You can see it on the right on that one there. You see right on there, it's hitting a little bit on that one too. They're hitting the valve cover. This one side here is kind of noisy. And I bet it's because it's hitting the valve cover. So, on the other side, I didn't notice that. So, put the valve cover on and go to line up the hole, and you could hear it hitting the rocker arm right where the hole lines up. So I took it, turn it around, now I got a lot more room to play with. So the only thing, I'm gonna have to cut down my evac hose, no big deal. But problem solved. Yeah, so I'm still working at learning to adjust the valves, or getting a method down. I mean, I've adjusted those before, but not in a race car and not regularly like that. So, you know, I got to fumble my way through it a bit, but you know, that's how we learn. And the valve cover was on backwards. And I didn't know. I had no idea that it could go on only one way, or maybe that's only some of them that are like that. But I thought it would be neat if both of the filters, can't think of the word, but for the evacs were in the front. But on that other one, I put it in the back, and valve train's a lot quieter now. It doesn't hit, and so just another, you know, gotta roll with the punches and learn what you do. So, and learn as you go. So I'm gonna put a couple videos right now. One of them is gonna be of the S10. I'll put that one up first. It's the, well, watch it and check it out. And then right after that, I'll put the video of one of Bean's elimination rounds, and that'll be it. So enjoy it. as time goes on, I'll get some videos that are specifically of race night. But right now I'm still trying to work out I mean, it was a points race, but it was a Friday night points race that we did. Bean went 1 round and I went 1 round. So we get a few points for that. Plus, you know, you know, you get points for the tech card and then you get points for each round. So we both got a little bit of points. And like I said, I'll get some more better video as the season rolls on. Right now, I'm still trying to get the truck tuned. And I got another project coming up with that truck here real soon. So, but thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing, new subscribers. I see you, I appreciate you. And also when you subscribe, if you say subscribed or make a comment on the video that you were watching that made you think, hey, I should subscribe, it'll do me a favor because then I'm gonna know what people really like. So, you know, let's give it a shot. But make sure you like, make sure you comment again, and that'll be it. So until next time, stay safe, my friends, and I'll see you then.